Now, moving away from the map and looking at the economic strategy. It says Bodmin has a strategic role to play in helping stimulate economic growth across Cornwall. Bodmin's central location, together with its unique positioning on both the A30 and A38, makes it close to Newquay Airport and presents the town with a significant opportunity for industry. I would totally agree. Manufacturing has represented as a significant employer for Bodmin, and the town's central location and transport links means it still represents one of Cornwall's most attractive locations for manufacturing and distribution companies wishing to operate from within Cornwall. As a result, ensuring land is available for industry, particularly land with good access to the A30 and A38, is critical. If we go back up to the map, I'm surprised they haven't... the east side of Bodmin, this is good that they're putting all the business, all the industry side of things over this end. So you literally come off the A30 up at Callywith side, you're straight into the industrial estates. Likewise, you come in at off the A38 and you're straight into Walker Lines. Like, there's no going right through town except for this one section, but then that's just going to be business offices. That's their plan with that area, I believe. Bodmin has a cluster of food-related manufacturing distribution companies, and this represented a sector that it wishes to expand upon. The Cornwall agri-food industry, which ranges from production through to processing and distribution, has almost doubled in turnover in the past 12 years. Plus, it is witnessing the development of better paid, higher skilled job opportunities within it. The industry is interested in Bodmin as a central location that can help rationalise Cornwall's supply chains. Opportunities exist to grow the presence of this industry within Bodmin, creating an agri-food cluster that can act as an industry hub for Cornwall. Another important strand of the future economic success of Bodmin will be to ensure it has a relatively diverse economic base so that the town does not overly suffer from downturns in particular industries. Retail, tourism, the public sector and manufacturing all represent important sectors that the town can continue to support and enhance. Truro currently represents Cornwall's only location for significant office development. However, there is an opportunity for Bodmin to develop a foothold in this sector. As well as opportunities relating to the agri-tech sector, this can be stimulated by Cornwall Council's decision to make Bodmin one of its main hubs at the Beacon Technology Park, which could in turn offer other opportunities to create a public sector hub at the centre of Cornwall. It's probably a good thing. Bodmin would be good. Bodmin is good for, I think, most industries, to be honest. Like, I think office and business space, conferencing space, things like that Bodmin's in a good location for. You're looking at 50 minutes from Plymouth and sort of Bude way, I suppose you could say as well, and you're looking at an hour from Penzance, roughly. So, it is bang in the centre, really. You're within, for the most part, you're within an hour, and for most places you're within half hour, 40 minutes from the main areas. Like Newquay to Bodmin's nothing, St Austell to Bodmin's nothing, Truro to Bodmin's not really anything. Due to Bodmin's inland location, it has never represented one of Cornwall's traditional tourism destinations. Despite this, Bodmin has a number of tourist attractions, most notably Lanhydrock House and the Bodmin and Wenford Railway. In addition, Bodmin has a number of other attractions such as the Military Museum, St Petr's Church, Bodmin Jail and the Bodmin Town Museum. The historic focus of all of these attractions represents a key opportunity to further enhance their collective promotion as a day's experience. This collective promotion, together with the regeneration enhancement of the town centre offer, will help to increase the tourism spend captured within the town. Furthermore, enhancement of Bodmin's pedestrian and cycle network discussed in the transportation and green infrastructure sections later will also contribute towards the promotion of a joined-up approach to these tourist attractions. That's good. That's a good thought. For people visiting, what a good idea would be to have a thing where you can visit, the military museum, the jail, Bodmin Wenford Railway, for example, and Lanhydrock House, perhaps if they can work something out between them, where they could come, pay X amount of money, 30, 40 quid or whatever it is, and go and visit all 3 of them, or 4 of them. Something good like that would be great. In supporting the delivery of these economic aspirations, various actions are required, but a key strand will be the increased supply of premises in suitable locations. The Cornwall Local Plan has targeted the delivery of 24,000 square metres of industrial space and 22,000 square metres of office space between 2010 and 2030. Whew. So it says here now, industrial manufacturing. It says that there's, in the existing industrial estates, there's collectively little more than 1 hectare, or I think that's what it says, of vacant land, and that's not going to be sufficient space to provide for future needs. As a result, there's a site at Callywyth as part of the urban extension is identified. This would be a good location for industry because it is within close proximity to the town centre. It's probably, for industry, it's probably better that it's up by the A30. Barn Park has also been identified for industrial uses. It says there'll be some more other extensions as well, smaller ones. Office. Firstly, in line with national policy, office development will be supported within the town centre. However, despite the clear advantages that this would have for the town centre, it is recognised that the challenging nature of the town centre and edge of centre opportunity sites mean that alternative locations should also be highlighted to ensure delivery is not constrained in the short term. As a result, Beacon Technology Park should be prioritised for office development. Furthermore, whilst not a requirement, the development of office space in the proposed urban extensions would be supported in principle to again help deliver a vibrancy through a mix of uses, whilst also offering an alternative to businesses not wishing to locate within traditional industrial estates. Yeah, I think like a business hub, like not a business hub, like an office block of some kind wouldn't be too much of an issue, problem. I think we should try and do whatever we can to invite businesses in, and like it says, there's a lot of businesses that don't want to be located right on an industrial estate. It's not always that pleasant, and necessarily not for just especially not for conferences and meetings and stuff. The sites identified that could deliver the future economic growth of Bodmin are set out below. Bodmin Town Centre. Support for office uses within the town centre, although this should be on upper stories within the primary retail area. A lot of the places above shops in the town are flats and stuff, I think. Beacon Technology Park to deliver high quality employment uses, predominantly office space. 3,000 to 4,000 square metres of space could be delivered on this site. Callywyth Urban Village to provide in the region of 6 to 7 hectares of land. I hope that HA stands for hectares. I might be wrong, so if you're listening, whatever HA stands for, that's the size, 6 to 7. In the region of 6 to 7 hectares of land for future office and particularly industrial space developed on the eastern edge of the site, adjacent to Old Callywyth Road. Walker Lines and Carminno Road, Bodmin Business Park, Cooksland Industrial Estate, Callywyth Gate, all retained for appropriate employment. Yeah, you're not going to do anything with them. They're done. It's all good.